Hello everybody, welcome back to Cardistry Talk. Today I am co-reviewing a deck with the legendary BEARCARDISTry, also known as Brown Bear Decks, Bear Smith, many aliases. He's going to be doing a lot of awesome reviews on his channel, so definitely go check it out. But today we are checking out the Viscid deck from our friend Sam Gordon, who now has a brand called Found Playing Cards, formerly Flux. So just in general, what are your some of your overall small talk thoughts about this deck?
Yeah, so overall, I really like this deck. It's pretty unique. You won't find a lot of other decks to buy for your collection that really look like this. I like blue. I like blue decks, especially blue and white. I think it shows up well on camera. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to reviewing this deck with you.
I am mostly in the same camp. I quite enjoyed the deck. I've been using it basically since it came out. It's pretty good for packet cuts. It poops pretty early, but just jumping into some of the specifics, what is your thoughts on the theme?
So the theme of this deck, it's kind of freeform. So because it's so original, it's kind of difficult to describe, but from what I got from his page, it's kind of inspired by a woodsy kind of feel. So it has like these eyes that kind of look out from this quagmire, this kind of flowing lava, blue lava. So on the back design, I really like that. And you also have like this kind of blue and squiggly lines on the box. So it's a little abstract as far as the theme, but it's definitely cohesive.
I know when I was talking to Sam, he said he was really inspired by the grime and grunge art movement. So that kind of shows through in the deck, in the chords and on the back and on the box. So that's definitely where some of the inspiration for the theme had come from. But what do you think about the quality of execution of the theme?
So as you can see, all the cards themselves are custom, and the theme itself can be really seen on the core cards, although it's a little difficult to get close up here. You can see it on the King of Clubs and on the Jacks and pretty much everything. But the problem I had when taking a look at the fronts of the cards is that the court cards seemed a little bit meshed together as far as the proportions go. So you can look at this King and you can see that it's kind of proportionally off from the sides to the top, and it kind of seems like the artwork wasn't specifically made for this size of a playing card. So it's a little bit of a problem, but I don't feel like it's too big of a deal as far as just the faces. The main problem is the box. I don't feel it really goes with the deck theme itself, although it is blue and it's squiggly. That's kind of where the similarities end. It feels like it went to a different deck, but they just found a blue box for it. So I don't know. I still like them.
Like you said with the courts, like the box that the courts are in are a little bit narrower than you would expect, I believe. It's almost like it was made for like a bridge deck. So it just looks a little off, but I do like that they use different colors for the pips instead of just generic black and red. I do like the outline that is around the pips, but overall the theme is pretty good except for in the box. And talking about the box as well, and talking about the quality of the box, and this is something I haven't really thought too much about, but talking with you, it's something I'm going to consider definitely in the future, is kind of the thickness and durability of the box. And I think we're both in the agreement that this is a little bit more flimsy than what we're used to seeing. When it comes to the cards themselves though, the handleability and durability, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, so they do feel pretty nice. They have a almost unique feeling, and they're pretty good for most. You know, it's the normal feeling you get from a USBCC deck. I feel like it's not super thin. It's actually pretty thick, but it feels nice. You know, for a while. After you break it in, it does start to clump up quite a bit. Which, I mean, if you only do packet cuts, that's fine. But personally, I like doing fans, and after it clumps up, it just, I don't know. I feel like it poops up a little too quick for my liking, for 12 bucks.
I feel like it feels a little bit better than normal right out the box, but it does tend to, from what I've seen, the durability seems to go down rather quickly. And if you like poop decks, then this isn't really a drawback. But if you're looking for something that can fan for a long time, this probably isn't a great option for that.
Yeah, and you know, even though they're not the best handling overall, like after a long time, it is nice out of the box. You know, like most USPCC decks, you're not going to be super disappointed.
Talking about pricing for, like you mentioned before, it's around $12 at the moment. How would you compare this to other decks around this price point?
Yeah, so as far as the pricing, OPC has a $9 deck that they just released. It's sold out now. It's called the Avocados, which we'll be reviewing later on my channel. So if you want to go watch that review after this one's done, you can check it out there. But it also has embossing. It has a really nice matte box, unlike this one. It's thicker, and that one only costs $9.
You also have to take in consideration with any deck you buy is where is your money going? Like what creator, what company, and always take that definitely to account when choosing to buy playing cards.
Oh yeah, I do feel like as far as the price goes, I feel like this deck does have 100% custom design, and that's something to consider. I feel like the OPC deck, even though it's cheaper, they don't 100% customize their decks. So you're getting more artwork with this deck, and I feel like it's a little bit more original nowadays than OPC. So you're also paying for design, and I really respect that Sam really went the extra mile with this, and you're definitely getting something unique that will stand out.
Yeah, so if you like the theme, you're probably not going to find another deck like this, at least at the moment. And like you were saying, you always have to put in some appreciation when people go the extra mile and really try to do something outside of the normal realm of just standard courts and standard pips. So definitely take that into consideration. Now we are going to grade the deck based on the things we've talked about and the things we've noticed. First, talking about the theme, what would your grade for the theme be?
The card design itself is definitely a B as well.
I would agree, it's definitely a unique deck that you're not really going to see around that often, something of this theme, and for that reason it bumps it up a little bit above average for me, and I would agree, definitely a B for me. But what do you think about the quality of execution on the theme for the cards and the box and everything?
The quality of execution for the box and the cards, as we said, we had some problems with the courts and the box. So that's overall a C.
I would agree. Overall, I would probably say somewhere for execution of theme around the C+ range for me. What do you think personally about the quality of the box?
It's just really flimsy. I don't like flimsy boxes. It's a plastic finish. I would rather matte box if it's gonna be flimsy. There's no embossing. Also, I don't feel like it goes with the deck, so that's why I'm kind of lowering it to a C, which is C for standard. I mean, it's what most people do.
Yeah, I'll stick with the C as well. There's not many, like you said, extra features to the box outside of just being your standard regular flimsy box that you would find mostly anywhere else. The cards themselves, though, like we were discussing, they tend to go down in durability pretty fast and poop up pretty quick, but out of the box they feel pretty good. And for that reason, I would give it a B average for me. But what are your thoughts?
Yeah, handling is a B. You know, when you first get them out and you break them in, they're nice. It's kind of average, but for durability, it's a C-. It's below average.
At this price point, at $12, compared to other decks out there, what are your thoughts?
The price is also a C. It's a little bit below average. It's not great. You can get better value as far as features and handling and durability, but at the same time, because I like the design so much, you know, it's C.
$12, you can definitely get better decks. You can definitely also get worse decks at $12. So kind of right in that middle ground feels about right. Overall, though, I think the theme kind of comes in and saves the day. The fact that it has all unique pips and quartz and etc. I think that really helps with the overall quality, in my opinion. And for overall, this deck I would give a B.
Overall, for me, is like a B-. You know, it's not so great because of the box and the handling, but and the execution was a little off with the box. But At the same time, I really like the design and the theme as well, just like you. So yeah, it's a B.
Hopefully that gave you guys enough information to decide whether or not you want this deck yourself. Obviously, I want to thank Bear for coming in and doing this review with me. Don't plan on seeing a lot of reviews from me in the future, so if you want to see reviews, check out Bear's channel. I'll link that in the description below, and like he said earlier, if you guys want to see a review on the avocados, we're going to do a dual review on his channel for that as well. So Bear, thank you for being here.
Thank you for inviting me.
And we'll see you guys hopefully soon.